everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making crab stuffed mushrooms. So let's get started. I just got some regular white mushrooms. They do have stuffing mushrooms. They're really big. You can get those. But these are for an hors d'oeuvre party, and I didn't want like such big ones. These are even a little bit too big, but they're fine. So what you're going to do is you're going to wash your mushrooms really well. Take the stems off. Keep the stems. We're going to use that as part of our filling. You're going to clean out your whole so that it's nice and clean and big. You're going to place them in a lightly sprayed dish, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly spray the top of those. And the reason for this, doing it this way is because you know, sometimes when you go out and get mushrooms out, sometimes the mushroom is not fully cooked. It's like half raw, half cooked. I can't stand that. So I always cook my mushrooms first at 425 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes just to soften them up, and then we'll fill them. Alright, so our mushrooms are out. They were cool enough for me to handle. I took a paper towel and I dried both upside down and top side. Dry them really good, okay? And set those aside. Now we're going to make our filling. So in a bowl you're going to have 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, a half a cup of seasoned breadcrumbs, which we're going to get to, a half a cup of chopped green onion, and 2 cloves of garlic minced. Now I'm going to use this half a cup for my breadcrumbs. One tablespoon, let me make sure, 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh parsley. I'm only going to do 1. I think that's plenty. Maybe 1.5. That's what I had cut up. That's great. Alright, so here's the mushroom stems that I've chopped up. Half a cup of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. 1 can of crab meat. And that crab meat is drained. And then we're going to put in half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Okay. And then I'm going to put some salt and pepper in. Okay, now we're just going to put it on the mixing stand and we're going to mix it till it's creamy. When you take your mushrooms out, turn your oven down to 375 because we're going to bake them at 375. So I mixed my stuff together. I'm just going to use a small cookie scoop, and I'm just going to scoop this into the caps, kind of push it in a little bit. I'm actually going to separate this because I have just a small one here and a really small one right here. Okay. There's a couple of really small ones in here that I'm just going to put in just a little bit from my fingers. And just continue to fill. I'm gonna make sure it's really in there tight. This smells so good and so fresh.
It does smell good.
Okay.
Fill all them little ones.
Yeah. Alright, you guys, I have all my stuff. As you can see, just one recipe made a lot of stuffing. I still have stuffing left. So if they're calling for 16 mushrooms, they must be calling for like the big ones, because this is going to fill a lot of mushrooms. I think I have about 40 here. So what I'm going to do with this leftover stuff is we greased with butter a little casserole dish. I'm going to throw this in this casserole dish, and I'm just going to bake it off, and then we can eat it on crackers. Just, you want to bake it till it's heated through, that's all.
Darn, I'll have to suffer through another bowl of deliciousness.
Alright, so now we're going to put our mushrooms in a 375-degree oven for 20 minutes. And for the last minute or two, turn your broiler on and broil them just to get the top slightly brown. But watch them because they will burn.